Man, that's what I'm saying. I'll make 1,000,000 beats just sitting going through these sounds is just crazy. One thing about making beats using the MPC, especially the Key 37, it's like therapy. It's like you can sit here and listen to these sounds and play with them and just get lost in it. You can just spend hours on just trying new sounds, making new beats. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Zaytoven. I'm right here at Patchwerk Studios, and I'm kicking it with Guitar Center. And I'm finna show you guys the AKAI MPC Key 37 Gen 2. Let's get it. MPC is the start of my career. I remember going to the Guitar Center. I think they had layaway back then, where you can just get a piece of equipment, put some money down, and keep paying on it. My first piece of equipment was the MPC 2000 XL. I think it was around maybe $1,500 at the time. And I remember just working every day, every week, trying to just get some money to get this MPC off of layaway. I think the reason I like using the MPC so much is just so straightforward. Everything is right there in your face, how to change tracks. And I really like the feel of the pads. I first got in music, I was a drummer. I started playing drums at church. And beating on the drums is kind of where I got my rhythm. So hitting on the MPC pads, it just made me feel like I was a drummer at church. And I felt like nothing really can beat that feeling. So coming up in the Atlanta music scene was a little different for me because I came from California. My dad was in the military, so I moved a lot. We was living in San Francisco, and that's when I really started first making music. But when I came to Atlanta, the music was different than what it was in California. I think that's what kind of helped me stand out to, different artists is my music didn't just sound like it came from Atlanta. It still had like a Bay Area swing to it, a Bay Area feel to it. I think that gave me something else to offer besides just Atlanta sound and music. So when I first got to Atlanta, people would flock to my studio or flock to rapping on my beats, maybe because it felt like it was something different. So recording at Patchwerk is what made me feel like I made it in the industry. This is a legendary studio. And I remember the first time coming here, seeing all the equipment, seeing the big board. It's just a sense of I'm here. I done made it as a producer. I'm in the music game. My first big song was So Icy in 2004. We recorded the song here in the B room. Then we got the song mixed here in the A room. And I remember just hearing my beat and the song coming out of these speakers, and it just made me feel like, I made a hit. And I think that's why I'm so attached to Patchwerk, because this is, besides my home studio at my mom's basement, my parents' house, this was the only other studio we'd come to. So let me walk you guys through my process of making beats. 9 times out of 10, this is how it go. I like to start off with keys, either piano or EP, just to give me some melody to see what the beat is gonna feel like. Let me start off with a EP. That's like a little 007. I don't know why I just feel like that, but you know, that's what I feel like. Next, I like to just go to my go-to sound. If you listen to a Zaytoven beat, a lot of times they use a lot of the same instruments, and that's just the way I like to create. So I'm gonna go to organ next. There we go. Back to these Zaytoven sounds. So I first started using this sound back in 2001. It's just a sound that just stood out to me. And I'm kind of an impatient guy. So once I hear something, if I scroll through a sound and I like it already, I'm not searching for something else to see what's the best sound. It's like, I like it already, I'm finna use that. And it became just part of the Zaytoven sound. So I've been using it ever since. And me, I'm the type of guy, once I find like a lead or a melody that I like to stack it using different sounds, but doing the same melody. Now that I have like 3-4 sounds in the beat, let me start adding some drums, start giving some feeling. Most of the time with drums, I like to start off with the hi-hat just to get the beat moving. Another thing I like about the MPC is the no repeat. I can hold it on 116, 132, 164, and just get different variations of hi-hats just by holding down the no repeat. Can't do that by freehand. Now let me add my claps. Now I'm just building my drums right now. Another famous Zaytoven sound, I gotta put the odds in the beat. So now I got all my melodies, I got the beat moving, everybody in the studio bobbing their head. I always say the 808 for last so they can be like, ooh. That's kind of just, you know, from my experience, that's just how it goes. My favorite thing about the MPC Key 37 is how portable it is, how powerful it is, and it's the workflow that makes me feel like I don't need anything else. I can do my drums here, I got the drum pads, I got 37 keys, but it's enough keys for me to fluently play. It's so many sounds, there's so many patches, there's so many plugins that I really don't have to outsource anything. Every sound I'm looking for, everything I'm looking for is right here in this keyboard, and I can pick it up and go. One of the best things I like is I can take it on the plane, I can take it out of town. I can take it everywhere I go and make music right here without having to attach anything else. The color on this MPC is perfect for me. It's my favorite color of the MPC. Like I say, my first MPC was the MPC 2000 XL, and it looked something like this. I think all my prayers were answered with the Gen 2 on the Key 37. that's just it. Like, that's a banger right there.